Hey everybody, Kenny here. Welcome back to our last Epoch playthrough. Last time we finished up the Spirits of Fire, I think it's called, timeline. This time we're going to be heading into like Call of the Void or something like that. We are heading into the Last Ruin. That's what it's called. Last Ruin's where we're going now. We get too many of these Temporal Sanctum keys. Alright.
Take care.
Check our... The siege golems is the only thing we have here. Don't have nearly enough favor to go for any more. Or to buy any of the items that they have in the shop there. Though, maybe we have enough to buy a lens. We do have... Can't we see the lens in here? No, we can't see the lens in here. Head over to the observatory. I don't remember putting a second lens, but maybe I did. Just forgot. Yeah, we have it. So we need a second lens.
Yes? I was just on my way to amend a record. How can I help you?
Lenses cost $350. And the greater lenses cost $850. Oh, $500 to $850. Those require rank 7, 8. Yeah, so ranks 3, 4, and 5, and then 7 and 8. Oh, interesting. Do the same thing. Twice as many uses. Double the rewards. Okay, I understand. Yeah, so it's saying that if we were to have those two on, that this 2001 I'm pretty sure it was 90 and 80. So this 2001 be 5400 would be 5400 favor. But we would be able to like get this as well as get another one of the ones that are here before it goes and automatically rolls to the next thing. And also, like in this case, we get 4 arena key. We would get 8 arena keys from that one, and double whatever the other one is we went for. Yes, that's very powerful. It makes sense why it's held off for.
I was just on my way to amend a record.
For being higher rank.
Thank you.
And this is a weird one. Because basically it's saying that it gives us a 60% chance. Well, actually, no. So is it based on the rank of this, or is it based on the rank of, our faction rank? It's based on our faction rank. I'm saying like, we have a 75% chance to find unique items. Which is crazy. And these are for basically like if you played the end game system in Path of Exile. Like this is like if you go into the like the Atlas passive tree, and you were to say, "Oh, I don't want to encounter like Einhar mobs in maps." Yeah, that's basically what these lenses are for. Yeah, so definitely this one. Mind you, I don't really know how the lenses work. I don't think like it's like a modifier on. Weird. Why can't I see what my lenses do? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I can't. These don't have a thing either. Okay, now that's back. What is going on here? Yeah, but so we have glove thing on and this on. Does that mean that, if I was to re-roll this right now, that like 75% of these would end up having unique rewards? Or is the way this works that when the prophecy is completed, that like whatever drops occur like will be affected by this? I don't know how this works. I'm gonna reroll this right now. Yeah, so if it was that these go and determine what shows up here, then it can't be what I thought as far as like, you know, like this being like 75% of the options will be unique, because we can see here that 75% of the options are not unique. Only 50% are unique. So yeah, I don't understand how it works. So the testing I'm willing to do on that. Okay, so back to Vast Ruin. Did I ever... Yeah, I took a bridge from there. Looks like there's a bridge here, but can't access it. Alright. Lifts, yes. Yeah, so just go straight down. I just finished Octopath Traveler over the weekend. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat the secret boss. Like I spent quite a bit like just trying to figure out the boss mechanics and everything. But that is, without question, the most difficult boss fight in the history of Japanese role-playing games. Like nothing else comes close. Not even close. Ruby Weapon, Emerald Weapon, they're nothing. They are nothing compared to the the secret boss in... I can't even really call it a secret boss. Well, I mean, it's kind of a secret boss, because, you know, like, there isn't anything leading you to where you fight it, but like it isn't signposted at all. But like it is a side quest in the game to go and do it. But I couldn't do it. Like it was like I spent so much time working on the first half of that fight that when I found out that I was only in the first phase of the fight, like that broke me. It completely broke, because you know, like beating the first phase takes an hour. It takes an hour to beat the first phase of that boss fight. Like, and I have a very powerful party, and it took an hour to do that. So, like, I'm sure that, you know, with some like broken bullshit that, you know, that you can do, like, you could probably like beat that boss. But like I was not willing to go and just like grind all of my characters up to like max level just to fight that boss. Not gonna do it. I have too many games still in my backlog that I need to finish. I love Octopath Traveler 2. It's a great game. But that is one challenge I will never complete. You know, because like, in order to do it the way that I play games now, like I would need... Oh. Thing. Just here when we load it in. But in order for me to like beat that boss the way that I play JRPGs now, I would need to I mean, at the very least, I would need to level up, like grind up my secondary party to around, let's say, like at least like mid to high 60s, maybe even like low to mid 70s. Which, you know, it's already like that's an investment just doing that. It'll probably take at least like 5 hours to do. And then once I've done that, I would need to go and do that first phase of the fight that I know I'm able to do. You know, I understand all the mechanics and everything for it, so I know I would be able to finish that within. Well, like I'll be able to finish it each time, but each time would be like an hour. Like an hour spent just getting to the next phase to see if what I have with my secondary party works on that phase of the fight. You know, because it's, you know, like you do the first phase with half your party. You do the first phase with half of the characters, and then you do the second phase with the other half of the characters. And the entire game, like I focused on one core group. Because, you know, there were like of the 8, like there were 4 that I really liked. And then 4 that I didn't think were bad, but, you know, that I wasn't, you know, like I didn't enjoy as much mechanically. And, you know, again, just like to try to force me to, you know, use those characters. No, thank you. I am not going to do it. There's a lot of vitality. Thunder strike and minion damage. With endurance and cold resistance. That is pretty good. The critical strike chance does nothing for us, which makes it a bad relic, but other stuff's really good. I can't toss it. Which of these is bad in comparison to that? Elemental resistance, poison necrotic. It has the most potential. So this guy. I guess I head for the money. I'm not willing to put in the work to do that fight. When I was a kid, you know, I used to do it in all of those games. I barely slept. You know, I was just always at school or at work, and when I was home and not working on if I wasn't studying or working on a project, then, you know, I'd just be grinding away in an RPG. Back then, you know, like I would do all the super bosses and all of the JRPGs. Matter of fact, like I wouldn't let myself like stop playing a JRPG unless I did everything in the game. Actually, I can't even say JRPGs. RPGs in general. Like Mass Effect 1 and 2, I literally did everything. Like everything that you can possibly do in those games, I did. Fable 1 and 2, same thing. And then all of the Final Fantasy games, you know, I would do literally everything. It wasn't until Final Fantasy 13 that, you know, like I finally broke out of that habit, and I realized, oh, there's not enough time in the day for me to put up with this shit. I got up to where like post game where you know, like the languis and stuff. But yeah, like if you never played that game, like Longui is a giant like a giant enemy that you can see out in the field, and if you fight it and it attacks first, you die. That's just how the fight works. The only way to beat it is that you need to go first in the fight and kill it. Like, and the only way to kill it is you have to have a very specific set of abilities set up, and it is honestly, like, that's why, like, I personally, I don't believe that any, like, quote unquote super boss counts after like Final Fantasy 9. Like, after Final Fantasy 9, everything is just a bullshit fight. Literally everything is just a bullshit fight. No one has come up with, like, until Octopath Traveler 2, I had not encountered like a true like this is something that you can say is a successor to, you know, to the super bosses of old. Because, you know, because Final Fantasy 10, 12, 13, those things are just, you know, like if you have all the stats, all the damage, and you go first, then you win. That's just that's how all the
Not happening.
oh, I mean, obviously not in 12. Like in 12, there's more to it because, you know, you actually have to like maneuver and things, but you know, but the fights themselves are just, you know, giant HP sponges. And when I stopped focusing on doing that in every single RPG, I became a much happier person. I don't know who a lot of those were intended for, but I mean, obviously, like, it was intended for a much younger me. That me is dead.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
A lot of mana. Mana, endurance threshold. I'm fighting real hard not to pick that up right now. I gotta take it. What I'll do to make up for it is I'm sure that at least one of these isn't any good. So go and line up all of our spears. Poison damage, mana, fire. Lost that one. Swords. Already lined up. Physical. Overtime for minions. Physical. 100 flat, 80 flat. Cold, extra lightning. This does more damage overall. Just a bunch of crit chance. Along with critical strike multiplier. This is the least valuable. That away and put these gloves in. I mean, like, I'll still do all the bosses if it's like
Not happening.
a Soulsborne type game, but for JRPGs, I'm done with that life. Like, I try to, like, if it's a game that I really like, then I try to do everything that I can, but I reach a point where I know that I'll need to do like ages worth of grinding and well.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
And the last few games that I
Not happening.
like had to give up on, that I beat, but that I had to give up on doing all of the bonus stuff in. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3. Like I beat both, but in Xenoblade Saga 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, when I beat it, like I learned how you farm for like the crystals that you use for like summoning the blades. And I knew because of my of like the way I am when it comes to grinding, I knew I would have done it. So I literally deleted my save file so I couldn't do it. Oh, we can finally get one of these. I've never got. Oh, and it leads into unique. Nice. Yeah, like I went completely scorched earth with that game. Just because, like, I have awful RNG. Like, just some of the worst RNG you could ever see. And I know that, like, I probably could have eventually, like, gotten Cosmos and all of the special blades, all the legendary blades and stuff. But I know that it would have taken me, like, months of grinding to do. But the only way to stop myself was to just delete the save so that I couldn't. Then for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I mastered all of the classes with the exception of honestly, I don't even remember the name of the class anymore. It's been too long.
Not happening.
But like the pirate one. Yeah, I mastered all of them except for that one because actually, or did I master that one? I might actually that might have been. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember now. It's been too long, but. Like I know that there were like a bunch that there were like a few that I didn't finish all of the quests for
Happening.
because I got too burnt out on it because I put like over Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that took me something like 200 and like 250 hours, something like that. Then Xenoblade Chronicles 3 took me something like 350 hours, somewhere in that range. Spent a lot of time playing that game. And it actually did all of the... Well, so I actually don't know if I did all of the... Like, all of the... like, secret fights. I know I definitely did all of the monster fights. Definitely did all of the monster fights in the game. But... like, if there's, like, a special, like, fight that you get for doing the thing that comes up when you...
Not happening.
like after you beat the game. Like if there's like a fight associated with that, I haven't done that because like as soon as I rolled credits on that game, I decided that like it was enough because like I said I put too many hours. Same thing with
Not happening.
what's the name? Fire Emblem Three Houses. At Three Houses, I over 300 hours I spent in my main playthrough of that. So, you know, I didn't go and do the additional playthroughs to do everything. I don't have a perfect save on that. Yeah, because that's the issue with me and RPGs. Like I don't notice how much time I spend playing them, and eventually, like, I rack up hundreds of hours. I definitely have one of these in. Huh. Oh yeah, there it is. I was looking at the wrong part of my image. I definitely have one of these in. Legacy. My first one of these keys. You know, but in something like a Soulsborne game, and the content is the bosses. You know, like I'm not stuck playing them for hundreds of hours. Because once I've done all the bosses, then I can consider the game done. As soon as I'm done with last Epoch, I'm going to be... I think I mentioned it last time. I'm going to be moving on to Lords of the Fallen.
Not happening.
I mean, it's not going to be a blind playthrough, though. Okay, I can say that for certain. A while back, my philosophy on completing games changed drastically. So, you know, so for me, like if I watch a playthrough on YouTube of a game that like I'm interested in, but that I don't have time to play, then you know, like if I complete watching the playthrough, then I consider that the game done. So I was going to do that for Lords of the Fallen because I didn't think I'd ever get around to playing it. But then while I was watching well, I was switching between watching Rurikon and Carnage play it. I don't remember which one of them did it, but one of them beat like one of the... I don't want to say early bosses, but one of the earlier bosses. And like they like unlocked the soul weapon for it. And as soon as I saw the soul weapon, I was like, oh, the game just crashed. Dang it. Yeah, I really don't like when that happens. Doesn't have any no legendary potential. So the Chronicles of the Damned is an offhand catalyst. Gives you intelligence and cast speed. It gives bonuses to Wandering Spirits and Hungering Souls, which are both Acolyte skills. You get ward per second for each active Wandering Spirit. Chance to inflict damage on hit when Hungering Spirit per Wandering... with Hungering Souls per Wandering Spirit. And has a chance to reveal Wandering Spirit on kill. I've decided I'm going to stop buying these.
Take care.
Like for the time being, at least. I have so many now. Like I was thinking of like saving up to like 150 or 200. It's like why? I'm over here. Oh, it's the unique item one too. Damn it. The game screwed me out of a unique item. You bastard. You absolute bastard.
Not happening.
Yeah, so my entire goal with Lords of the Fallen is to make a build centered around that weapon that I saw when I watched either Code Carnage or Rurikhan play Lords of the Fallen. But because of that, like, it's definitely not going to be a blind playthrough. Because I definitely know, like, all the bosses up to that point.
Not happening.
But I honestly don't know how far into the game that was. Since I never watched anything past that point. Aberrant Call. Don't see it in my image, but I think we might have one of these in... Yeah, but I'm going to have to make a second image for, for our current sash. Oh, I see.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
Wow.
Not happening. Not happening.
I don't understand why it is that sometimes... You just stick these things so deep.
Not happening.
Doesn't make sense. I'm sure it's probably just like a random generation thing, but yeah, I do have one of those. 10-2, 11-2, 649.68, 643.107. Yeah. So this one.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Got to it in 9. Oh, 10. Was the last one 10 also, or was the last one 15? The last one was 15.
Not happening.
Yeah, I have one of those in Legacy that has potential on it. Yeah, so there's shorter ends. Let's check here first. This one, it was my start point. Did I make any? I didn't make any changes, so there's 20 out. And over here, and there it did make a change. So 17 out on this one. Yeah. So they can show up anywhere between 10 and 20. Which means that the first time I ran into one was incredibly unlucky. As I said, I have very bad RNG. After this money.
Not happening.
It's a nice amount of armor, but I can't justify that.
Not happening. Not happening.
Yeah, 2 lightless harbor keys. Vine of Manatrope. Not found that in Legacy. Yeah, so I haven't found it here either. So the Spine of Malatros is a two-handed sword, melee damage, bonus to fire skills, bonus to damage over time skills, bonus to acolyte skills. Huh. Yeah, so you stack that right. That is that's just a straight up +4 to a single skill. Sonic Fissure casts Flame Whip instead of releasing spirits. Sonic Fissure spell tree amplifies Flame Whip from all sources. I thought the Flame Whip was a Chthonic Fissure thing. Strike multiplier with Flame Whip per uncapped necrotic resistance and bonus to spell damage. Nice. Still going out.
Not happening.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that like
Not happening.
like the reason that that mechanic exists is that they like back during one of the their alpha or beta stages of that system,
Not happening.
they must have been trying to solve for like how to keep players from just focusing on a single timeline without getting bored.
Not happening. Not happening. Easy, not happening.
Most likely, if I keep heading in the direction I'm heading in right now, like I'll find another set of
Not happening.
like the corruption thing. You know, that will be blocked by
Not happening.
the corruption thing that I passed before. So I'll need to head into another direction, and then in that direction, eventually I'll
Not
get
happening.
put off by another corruption thing. So eventually the only option is to fight the thing and reset the timeline. Okay, so now we have a full set of all the keys except for the memory one. Sell the rest of these.
Yes. Take care.
Oh, that's a new one. So there's more than just that. Interesting. Festival of Chaos. Yeah, so it doesn't re-roll the web, it re-rolls the rewards on the ones that I haven't done yet. Interesting. That is very cool. And those are crap corruption rolls anyway. We'll go for that unique there. Like we'll be at the like the quota or whatever before we get to it, but I want that unique. Screwed us out of one, they're not gonna screw us out of another.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
Oh. One timer.
Yes.
Oh, there's a unique there and a set item. Nice.
Not happening.
Singularity. Villager's Gold. I have not seen this relic before. So it's a rogue relic. Leech health and increased damage. Leech. Okay. Leech rate. More damage to ignited enemies. Throwing fire damage with burning daggers. Has to throw a burning dagger on hit. Okay. Well, to say, burning dagger is not a skill, is it? Has to throw a burning dagger when you drink a potion. So I'm not going to put this away. I'm just going to
Yes.
show what it does before I toss it. Singularity. Like, there is only value in having one on you. If you have more than one on you, you can't deal critical strike. Oh, I'm sorry. Did they change how this works? Like, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I could have swore that the way this worked was like you could only have one, and if you had more than one, then you lost the bonus and you couldn't deal critical strike. But now it just prevents you from dealing critical strikes regardless. Like,
Take care.
let's go and finish off this thing. Wildwood. Ankatera, you're here. You barely escaped. There are still some straggling behind, though I don't know if they're alive. Please, look for Elder Mossbin and Jehovah. Help them reunite. Help them reunite with us if they yet live. What happened to everyone else? They're either dead or trapped back in the last refuge. Companion and the Shard were lost. Gaspar couldn't bear it. He lost hope. Gaspar? Really? If I didn't know better, I would think he let the void in himself. With Anzo and the others gone, I'm now the highest ranking among the survivors. I don't plan on leaving any more people behind. Find them.
Take care.
Yep, they're setting up Palavos.
Gods.
You need to get out of here.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
Who are you?
Tara, thank you. I was trying to salvage more books, but I couldn't carry them all, and then I couldn't find a large enough bag, and then... There's no time. Get out of here. Yeah, basically they're setting up Gaspar as
Not happening.
Orbis.
Not happening.
And as a Chrono Trigger fan, it's the obvious move.
Not happening.
Damn it.
Not happening.
And it's such an annoying bug. At least went away by itself this time.
Not happening.
Who are you?
Who are you? Did the other send you? Get out of here. Alright. Where am I headed? Let me go all the way back to the front. You jerks. Gone. They're all gone. Get out of here.
Who are you?
Eyes are failing me. Terra, bless me that I do not get lost again. You found them. Thank Terra. Start preparing the walk to the surface. You mind checking on Elder Burin? He might need to be carried. Check on him.
Where are
Take
you
care.
going? Gods.
The man's eyes lock with yours. The void. is inevitable. What?
Not happening.
Yes?
Waits Guard Archive.
Traveler, can you help me?
Elder Gaspar didn't just neglect his duties. He brought the void in intentionally. He betrayed us. With the entrances... Oh. The entrance. With the entrances destroyed, there's no way into the council chambers. Unless Ezra said he was going to save his ledgers from the last archive. If he isn't dead or gone, he might be able to get you into the council chambers. At the very least, you can check it out. Certainly try.
You have my...
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
You there, help me.
What's with the look? What's with the look? You didn't think I was gonna abandon last refuge, did you? This is my home. What's the plan? I may not be as skilled in combat as Panion or Gaspar, but if there's one thing I am a master of, it's portals. You can keep these void creatures off me. I can empower the portal and get you there. Me? Yes, you. Are you mad? I'm too old to fight them myself. Fine, let's do it.
Come off me.
Not happening.
Only a little longer.
Not happening.
Go on then.
There we go. Your portal should be ready to use. Barring any issues in space and time, it should take you right to the council chamber. If it doesn't, well, simply hop around a few times. Should get you there eventually. Appreciate the heads up. Also, one last thing. If you see other survivors, tell them they aren't abandoned. I just refuse to leave my home. Bah!
Bah.
Yes?
This one we'll hold on to.
Yes? Take care.
Chambers of Ruin. This is going to...
Lost refuge is gone and iron ore is that. Dying true. My magic has no equal. Perish.
Ah. This is going to... Well... Actually, because I died there, can I still do this? It does decrease when you die. Okay, I'm still above. After this should make it the end of... Like this part, anyway.
Refuge is gone and iron ore is left. Dying.
Whoever comes next.
My magic has no equal. Perish.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do about that.
My magic has no equal. Perish. Where you run
Okay.
is hopeless. Wretches,
Not happening.
avoid consumes all. Burn, wretches. My magic has no equal. Perish. Why you run? It is hopeless.
Not happening.
Burn, wretches. The void consumes all.
Not happening.
Burn, wretches.
Hey.
My magic has no equal. Perish. Lost refuge has got an iron wall that is left. Die, you traitor. My magic has no equal. Perish. Where you run, it is hopeless.
It's annoying that the way that this guy's skills work is that it's not like he does them.
Lost refuge has got an iron
It's not like he like does one, then he goes to another one, then he goes to another one. It's he just keeps on doing the same one,
magic has no
then eventually he does a different one.
Why you run? It is hopeless. Wretches. The void consumes all. Burn, wretches. My magic has
That was
no
new.
equal. Perish. Where you run, it is hopeless. Lost refuge has got an iron ore that is left. Die. My magic has no equal. Perish. Why you run? It is hopeless. The void consumes all. wretches. Burn, wretches. My magic has no equal. Perish. Why you run? It is hopeless. Burn, wretches. The void consumes all. Burn, wretches. Is this like that? I may over.
Okay. Our blessings for this one are Boat Shard drop rate, Love Shard drop rate, Field Shard drop rate. All trash. Gaspar's Acuity. Void resistance, lightning resistance, against a shock on void spell hit. Increased lightning spell cast speed. Chance to cast Decimate when you use a lightning spell. Cooldown reduction for Decimate. And void damage to bosses and rare enemies. 30% increased area with Decimate. For the set bonuses. Okay, so we've done it all. What now? Now it goes to this middle part. Probably should have just like cutscene that so that way they could have included like sound effects and stuff. Made it more interesting. What are you? Timelines empowered. An attempt to conquer timelines at a higher difficulty. Okay. Yeah, so that was that thing that I was talking about, like, I'm not sure what session this is right now, but I'm recording this on the 30th of April. And the session that went up today, like I had brought up that there was something that, like I thought I remembered there being something, like seeing something about, like something that I could do once I finished the level 90 timelines. I guess that's what it was talking about. Okay, so you choose to empower. Exclusive Echo rewards. In this timeline, Echoes can have rewards that grant unique or set relics. Cool. Yeah, but like we want to rerun this on normal because we have a crap blessing. Yeah, this one we can empower this one because there's no way we're going to go for a different one than that. Now, this one I like. Empower that one. Guess that's okay. We can empower that one. Yeah, we'll definitely rerun this one. Definitely rerun this one. Empower that one. Empower that one. We'll keep this one for now since we're still trying to get our gloves. I'll leave that for now. I guess Black Sun will be the first power timeline we do. Okay. So that is going to be it for this one. Yeah, so I mean, oh yeah, like we had a rough time there, but you know that's mainly because I'm very bad at video games. But you know, the build itself, obviously, like you know, has very good legs. So we'll start off next time. Well, that is the health though. Oh yeah. Yeah, if we want to empower, actually, you probably see what all of them. Is it the top one said it was a relic, I believe. That one said it gives you a relic. So each of them should tell us what they give us if we empower them. Yeah, so this one's a bow. Definitely don't care about that. One is helmet or shield. One is wand or scepter. Okay, so even though it's just showing wands and scepters there, it can be staves or catalysts as well. Armor for this one. Does it? Does empowering it just set the level to 100? Just noticing the 100 there. What empowering does? Gloves for this one. Ending the storm. Oh, but I hate this one. Belts. Ones for swords or axes. Oh, melee weapons. I don't know why they do this. They can be these other things and don't have it represented by 2. Accessories from this one. And boots from this one. Okay. Now we know. Although I don't understand. Yeah, so we don't have any more quests. Does that mean that there is no end to the story? That it's just bullshit? The narrative didn't matter?
I believe we have identified when the void began to sweep over the world. Many travel centuries. We believe that it was the seek out the outcast queen, leader of the living rebels, and show her the Epoch. The rest will be...
Yeah. So guess there is no definitive ending. The only bosses we haven't fought are the dungeon bosses. Do Soulfire Bastion, Nightness Harbor, Temporal Sanctum, and maybe run the arenas. But I don't want to do those until I can run them at the tiers that get us our rewards. Yeah. But we work on that another time. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking me out. Doing the playthrough, appreciate doing the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Pay Victus, Fires of Damaris, and bye.